cause y'all know what it is.
Dejon and Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I was with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you're not finna get in nobody's collegeito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit us with a like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, hit all. Tap in for the latest and the greatest. We finna jump right into this content, man. You got Adam22 and Wack talking about Dejon, Paul, and Smack having a 1-2 step like Sierra. And if I was a gambling man, I would say that when Dejon, Paul, and Smack ran into each other, Smack's probably not gonna do anything. He's not gonna be about any of that on the dead homies, on crib, on that. Nothing's gonna happen. But with that all being said, we finna jump into this content. Dejon, Paul, and Smack's beef is getting
There's gang members, and you can't. She can't pod with the. Did I see you talking about she?
She loves gang members.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. She got a gang member, man.
No, I don't think she has a man.
She hanging out with the other dude over there. He's not a gang member.
Dejon, yeah.
Yeah, Dejon.
Yeah.
He's just like her.
Well, in some important ways, yeah. What do you think about him? So, okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, because they both like to eat meat. But you know who else likes to eat meat? Wack's son. Let's get into that real quick.
Yeah, I feel like y'all niggas gonna run a mile.
That's why
Look, I swear to God, I cannot understand for the life of me why this nigga Wack is so obsessed with who's snitching and who not, blood. Paperwork and all this, like, bro, blood, quit trying to take away from the fact that your son is gay, your best friend was a homosexual, and you fuck with a snitch.
All right, let's get back into it, though.
No, I don't think she has a man.
She hanging out with the other dude over there. He's not a gang member.
Dejon, yeah.
Yeah, Dejon.
Yeah.
He's just like her.
Well, in some important ways, yeah. What do you think about him? So, okay. Him and Smack are, I guess, both hosting an event. They're both on the flyer. But Smack has said things about Dejon that Dejon...
Again, I am betting any amount of money that when they see each other, Smack not gonna do nothing. He gonna hide behind, oh, well, I was there to do my business, and you know, he didn't say nothing to me, so I didn't say nothing to him. Dejon's gonna antagonize him, and it's gonna end up with Dejon getting the betterment of the 1-2 step like Sierra because Smack's not gonna do nothing, and Dejon's gonna make him look stupid.
feels like he's owed a fade. And Dejon is the one saying, we need to fight. We need to get this out the way before the event, because Dejon's saying he don't want to
Smack been turning down Dejon fade.
His bag by going to this event and having a fight in the middle of it. And so he was basically saying, like, yo, give me the address. I'm gonna pull up to back on Fig and we're gonna get this done in the parking lot. And Smack's ducking it. Smack won't give him the address.
But Dejon gotta remember, I think he's a little pumped up because his little parking lot fight he had at
Rolling Loud or whatever.
Yeah, right. And he did his thing and all that, but he has to remember and understand the rules of the streets.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dejon.
The last thing we're going to listen to is rules of the streets from somebody who's an informant, who's a witness in a federal investigation, and who has conversations with the FBI. So this is not who we're listening to for rules and engagements of the streets.
Dejon couldn't pull up on my homeboy being his size and Smack being his size.
and think it's gonna go that way.
What is wrong with Smack's size? Smack's a gang member. He's taller than him.
Smack's a what?
A gang member.
Okay, you do understand what comes with that, right?
So you're saying Dejon could get popped?
So basically, Wack is saying that Smack is too afraid to fight Dejon by himself because Dejon will fight and whoop on Smack. Got it.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, right, if Smack's homies is around, which they probably will be,
Probably just T-Bro.
they not gonna allow that to happen. It's just not gonna happen.
They're supposed to let it happen.
They supposed to do what they want to do. Every community got the right to do what they want to do, how they want to do it.
The problem with the game.
Smack's being afraid to take a head up fade with Dejon is busterism. That sound like a nigga who follow trainees on Instagram.
Thing and subculture is that you guys aren't even willing to commit to something as basic as two guys who have a problem should be able to fight and they should be able to not have it be intervened in with guns or.
The problem
other
is
people.
a white dude like you think you know something about the gangbang culture and you don't.
I can't.
Again, we're taking gangbang advice from somebody who can't even go to his hood. That's this guy right here. Taking street culture from somebody who's a snitch. Street culture for somebody who talks to the FBI. Gangbang culture from a Paru that can't go to Paru Street. Wild.
I can tell you.
You don't know a motherfucking thing because whoever up here talking about it to you, they ain't real gang members.
Everyone at home knows that I'm right.
You don't know a motherfucker. If you knew, then you would understand what I'm saying.
So you're saying that a world in which people are viciously jumped by large groups of people is a better world than a world in which two men could have a face-to-face
What I'm telling
fight.
you is when it come to gang banging and a motherfucker from
This
somewhere.
isn't gangbanging because Dejon is not a gang member.
Is Smack a
Even
gang
if you,
member?
Yes, but even if it was, it wouldn't
Okay.
have anything to do with Smack's
One
gangsterism.
don't factor out the other. Dejon probably got family members who feel the same about him. You understand what I'm saying? Who feel like if a motherfucker 6'5" popped up saying let's get out, and he had a relative that was about the same speed, he gonna be like,
You mean to tell me that Dejon... So Wack is basically saying that Dejon is too much for Smack to handle, and Smack don't got the abilities as a grown man to be able to take a fade with Dejon. That's basically what I'm hearing. That Smack is too turned down, and he can't stand on no business, and Dejon will whoop his feet. Got it. Okay, got it. We understand.
nah, homie, you ain't. That's a little uneven. I got that.
I think Dejon and Smack are like the same size. It's
Get the
just
fuck out of
Dejon got a better squabble.
No, he outweighed a man by down there 150, 200 pounds.
But it's all blubber.
It don't matter.
It's
And what I'm
jelly.
trying to tell you, and I know that 4 extras and a lot of these dudes, not AD, because they didn't really talk that type of talk with you. They got you thinking you understand how this shit go. Pull up on anybody and they homie, and you ain't the same speed, talking about a fade, and watch what happens.
So Wack is just saying over and over and over again that Dejon and Smack ain't the same speed, and Smack can't keep up with Dejon, and it's seeming like Dejon will whoop Smack out. That's all I keep hearing is Wack keep figuring out ways to say that if it's all said and done, Dejon will whoop Smack's feet. That's all I keep hearing. If y'all hearing something different, let me know.
Happen to your ass.
Just because that's how it might happen doesn't change the fact that the right thing is for them to be able to fight.
How you gonna tell the streets what's right and wrong? You ain't from the streets.
The streets doesn't have anything to do with right and wrong. Right and wrong is right and wrong.
We talking about a street nigga.
Your culture perverts right and wrong.
You don't
Because
know
you're
that.
not even
What
willing
you
to
mean?
commit to something as simple as two dudes who have a problem with each other who want to fight should be able to just fight, get
That's
it over
what
with.
homeboys do.
They were homeboys at one point.
No,
He
dummy.
was part of the Figmunity
That
Empire.
nigga 5-1 trouble. That ain't his homeboy.
Hey, it's just a podcast.
Smack ain't obligated to give me no motherfucking fade. Straight up. I'm from where I'm from, he from where he from. I don't give a fuck what it is. If he wanted to handle it different or his homies was there, I understand coming from the street how it go. You talking about some more ethical shit. Who the fuck said the streets was that?
That's the problem. That you guys
It ain't-
have no ethics and you're not even
But
willing
it's
to
none of your
commit to
business.
trying to get to a better place.
Let me tell you why they got ethics. Cause your ass ain't been in the trunk. They got ethics.
Put Smack in the trunk.
You ain't never been in the trunk, nigga. You pulled a BB gun on somebody and then snitch, and then when it was time for you to perform on the yard, you got into it with the police so you can go to the hold and not have to perform.
I agree.
No, you.
Yeah.
You done said and did all kind of crazy ass shit to where motherfuckers could have really so they showed some ethics by saying, you know what? That's a podcast, that's Adam No Jumper cool. Ain't no nigga 280 pounds, 300 pounds, finna push up on a motherfucker from a set. Smack might be $150. As long as Smack even show he willing to get out there.
That's crazy that Wack is making all these excuses for Smack's loss to Dejon already. Wack is making all these, and Dejon is up. Boy, he ain't got no hands. That should be an easy win for Smack. And Wack is making all these excuses already. So when Dejon whoop out Smack, it's, oh, well, it's this. Oh, well, it's that. Smack, you should be humiliated with yourself, bro. You should be humiliated with yourself. What type of super stumped down trooper are you? This is ridiculous. This is incredible.
What his homies is gonna run it.
I just put a poll in the chat for all of our.
But I don't give a fuck about them people in that chat. I'm talking about
you don't care about our paying members.
They cannot tell me how it goes in these streets like you can't.
We have it now up. Does Dejon deserve a fade? I'm saying yes.
For sure.
The alternative is what? That they should just see each other and be passive aggressive and not say anything? I think he has, honestly.
They both the same. And they both non-affiliate.
Flacco has said terrible.
Why do you keep making excuses for Smack to not have to take a fade? Why are you afraid for Smack to have to get down with Dejon?
Things about Dejon, so I agree that if Dejon wants a fade with him, it's fair for him to request that.
Flacco over there, he part of that little crew over there lightweight.
Dejon, don't try with me because I will have you arrested. And then
guess what?
And then I got booty goons in the county that are going to do terrible things to you.
And we can say that's unethical, right?
No lube.
But that's your white boy civilian way of doing things. So you can't tell the streets about their way of doing things. You can't do it.
I disagree. I think it's much more ethical to call the police on somebody than to duck a fade. And Smack is a fade ducker.
That's the world you come from.
Smack is for sure a fade ducker. For sure, a fade ducker.
Well,
I'm telling you, and you need to learn this. Don't call yourself a non-affiliate. The niggas from the streets already know how to go, what to do and not to do. And think you're going to pull up on somebody that's half your speed and your...
You finna go take a shower? Oh, hey. Hold on.
Motherfucking ass don't get
half his speed, like mentally, because I agree, Dejon is much smarter than.
The fact that the conversation between Dejon and Smack taking a fade has this many debates is crazy. That's how much faith that nobody has in Smack. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Who do you think will win a fade? Who will win a fade, Smack or Dejon?
Smack is effectively retarded.
Dude is 300 pounds. Smack about to $150.
He said he's 145.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real.
I think he's lying.
Who 175?
Dejon says he's 175.
Man, get the
I know, but he really says that.
Not no 170. And if I was Dejon, I mean, he ain't no damn fool. He understand this shit. I'm pretty sure he got some family members that advise him.
Would you agree with me that Dejon is handling this whole situation like more of a G than Smack, though?
For sure.
No,
he's got a problem with him.
Sure.
He wants to get it out the way. He said, give me that address so I can pull up and fight you. That way we don't have to do it at a situation in which we're both going to fuck up our bags. Personally, I think Dejon is showing himself to be more of a gangster than the actual gang member.
Smack is just respecting his workplace. Because if he pull up over there, there's no cross the street over there.
T-Rail be whooping Heather there all the time.
Man, that's cap. You don't know nothing about no shit like that.
No, he admitted that on the pod. He told us.
He did? Come on,
He told us they beat the shit out of each other many times.
Yeah, but that's in a whole nother way. That's not in a domestic violence way.
No, in a domestic.
Yeah, we're standing entirely up out of that one. I'm not going to speak on nothing that T-Rail has going on with Heather. That's not our business, and I don't think that is anybody's business to speak on. That's pretty... Even we got boundaries here at Travis Network. That's
cap.
We'll run the clip.
Black love.
I'll bring it for you next time.
But I think
Black mold.
I think Dejon should chill out. For real. Let that one go.
Why, you think that the Smack's hood is going to turn against him?
No, Wack is trying to convince Dejon to let it go. That way Smack don't end up getting humiliated.
I feel like they're going to leave that alone.
Bro, right or wrong, your homies is rolling with you. I think you just haven't experienced no real shit.
But I think that the troubles are going to let Smack and Dejon figure their shit out.
I'm telling you this right now. If Dejon pull his ass up on Smack and there's some troubles there, he getting packed the fuck out.
I don't think so.
Yep.
Dejon said he bringing some niggas from Watts with him, so it better not be no issue. You feel me? Dejon said that he coming with them troopers.
Okay, go on over there.
They're not going to all team up on a fruity fat guy.
No, it's just a dude that's a threat to their homeboy.
But I think they're going to let them get a fair fight out the way. That's just my expectation.
Dejon, stick to podding, bro. Don't listen to this dude. Let the shit go, bro.
So,
you ain't obligated to do nothing.
So your opinion is that, like, all these people who want to fight each other, that's fair. But because Smack is a gang member, it's unreasonable for Dejon to expect to be able to get a fair fight
it's
out of him.
unreasonable if you think a dude 300 pounds gonna run up on a nigga that's from the streets 150.
It's crazy how all these excuses are being made, but what about when 600 was calling out all these fades and not taking them? What about when 600 was supposed to get down with Break Baby? Wack didn't have that energy or nothing like that. What about when Wack was running down on them weird little white boys in the parking lot of Burger King? What about when Wack was faking guns on Break Baby? What about all them women who Wack said that he was going to put his hands on? Come on, bro. I'm just trying to figure out why the politics is so selective.
See,
but that's what I be telling y'all, bro. Soft. Wack soft. Smack soft. It's something about that act. That act name is soft, bro. Because we making so many excuses and so many conversations and so many scenarios about Wack and Dejon. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I'm about Smack and Dejon. Get up out of here, bro. Like, Smack having a problem with Dejon means Smack needs to go sit down somewhere.
even if it's a gang member 300 pounds,
I
right?
like how we're talking about Dejon like he's Monster Cody.
Listen,
and Smack is like a little
girl. It don't
girl.
matter. If it's a gang member 300 pounds, run up on a gang member 150, you know what happened? 150 pops the gang member that's 300 pounds. It's never going to be that. Something's going to be added to that equation. And in this situation, if Smack homies is around and this motherfucker run up at 300 pounds on Smack, if Smack throw his hands up, they're going to pack him out.
Do you agree it's cowardly for Smack to do that instead
No,
of
it
just
ain't. It's
fighting?
not Smack doing it. This is the ways of the jungle. You don't understand it because you're not part of it.
But in this situation...
Hey, listen, I know if I pull up on Smack and I rush Smack and two of his homies is there, I know they getting in it.
We're literally talking about this like Dejon is like the nigga running the whole gang module and Smack is some kitten. This is, man, if I was Smack, I'd feel disrespected by the way these niggas is even talking about me right now.
They know this.
But that is why Back on Fig is a perfect place for them to run the fade, because realistically, I'm 99% sure that there are no homies there besides T-Rail, who realistically is impotent.
So why you don't let motherfuckers run fades up here then? Why this your place of business? Why you want them to go down there and run fades at their place of business?
I will make an exception for you and NFA when you guys inevitably run your fade. But there's nobody there. There's no swanging dudes to get involved with.
Ooh, Adam slid that in there.
It's like a couple of girls packing boxes or something.
True.
So you think dude should go up to his place of business and tell him, come up here. So the nigga that we know gonna call the police gonna say, I told him to come up here and I want to press charges on him because this is what happened.
Mutual combat. I don't think we have to worry about that.
Huh?
It's mutual combat.
What's mutual combat?
Two people agree to fight. There's no lawsuit to be had. Get a video. Film the guys agreeing to it.
That's only when it's a contract involved.
No.
What?
Okay. You want
Both of y'all catch an assault.
Okay.
Adam is sick of this conversation.
What are you talking about?
Me and another guy want to have a fist fight
in the streets
in California.
In the street.
In the street.
Is both of y'all gonna get an assault?
Can we do so without fear of suing? Without fear of legal consequences?
Both y'all getting an assault. They charging both y'all with assault.
Oh, well, I was wrong.
I know.
You cannot safely have a fist fight in California's streets without fear of legal consequences, even if you both agree to it. While California recognizes mutual combat as a potential defense against criminal charges, engaging in a fight in public is illegal and can lead to, disturbing the peace or assault.
Disturbing the peace is what the issue is. It's not the fight that's the problem. It's the disruption of the peace that's the problem. Mutual combat, y'all can do what y'all got to do. But when you disrupt others with your mutual combat is when it becomes a problem. That's what he's saying. Got it.
Battery. Disturbing the peace out the window.
Assault and battery, nigga.
They're going to be doing that in a parking lot.
3, 5, and 7? And that ain't if you got enhancements or a double up. You mean? That don't...
Man, get up out of here. Dejon ain't got no enhancements and Smack ain't, did nothing active since Smack been falling off of motorcycles. Like, get up out of here, bro. Cap.
Work like that? Man, listen...
Okay, while you might avoid arrest if you both claim mutual combat, it is a legal defense in court, not a license to fight. If the fight is excessively violent, which it would be because Dejon's going to stomp a mud hole in his ass, uses weapons, or causes serious injuries, well, that's out the window. There's not going to be weapons involved. Charges can lead to fines of up to $400.
Bro.
I think they'll be okay. I think both of them as broke.
Yeah, They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Smack can use his, when Terrell finally decides to pay him, use that money for it. Dejon can use the super chats. Well, Dejon actually can't use the super chats because Dejon is broke. But Dejon can use his dad's money to help him with that $400, and then he'll be...
Because they both might be, can stomach a $500 charge, $400 charge.
It sounded to me like you want to see Smack get his ass whooped, and you want to see Dejon catch a lawsuit.
No,
So you don't like either one of them.
I want to see Dejon knock Smack out, pull his pants down, and eat his ass.
Whoa.
They want to see AD knock you out.
They can keep on dreaming.
Why? He can't come up here?
No.
Why not?
No. No.
You want him up to go up there?
I got so many good jokes on Dak. I'm not, no.
Why he can't come up here?
I do not submit to mutual combat with AD.
Okay, well, stop talking about mutual combat between them two brothers.
Right.
They should leave it alone.
But, I mean, whatever. Okay. I don't know why you're standing on business for this. See, Smack is scared of Dejon. He's scared of Dejon.
I'm really looking out for Dejon.
Dejon gonna hit him with the booka booka.
Listen, man, I'm just saying, I know how it goes.
Same 3 fingers Wack got hit with.
Bro, that's not gonna happen. I've been living this life a long time. You gonna get your ass packed out, rushed, or it's gonna be some double backing going on. It ain't worth it for
Smack, you look scary. Dejon, you get a big fat W. And it doesn't, I don't want to say that. I'm not supposed to like Dejon. He tried to extort me for $100,000, but I got to give it to him in this situation. He made Smack look like a fool.
Loose Cannon brother called me today, but I don't know if he was lying.
About what?
Didn't make sense.
All right, man. We're about to the next one. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. You know the rest. We are gone.
Protest the air, Smith. We on the air, protest the air at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all 4 corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. That nigga ball like game 6. That nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta
Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.